Tupac Shakur's 1993 single, Keep Your Head Up, is unprecedented in the nature of its message and in the song's ability to defy the concepts of a culture, all the while enlisting and inspiring the members of that culture to support a movement totally contrary to the norm. This is not to say that all hip hop music is anti women or anti empowerment, but few would argue that those themes do exist historically in rap lyrics. Tupac uses an argument based on logos to convince the population of the irrationality of an anti woman mentality. He says, and since we all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, and I came from a woman. I wonder why we take from our women, why we rape our women, do we hate our women? The argument is unique because rather than being defined by intensity and emotion, Tupac appeals to a sense of logic. He points out the irrationality that exists in misogyny. After all, every man is the product of his mother. Another element of Tupac's argument that adds weight is his ability to define a female perspective in male terms. In Cherish Cramerai's classic essay on feminist rhetoric, Proprietors of Language, she points out that it is difficult for a woman to define her feeling in a language which is chiefly made by men to express theirs. This one reason Tupac's voice is such a unique element in the women's empowerment movement. Tupac says, "You know what makes me unhappy when brothers make babies and leave a young mother to be a pappy." Both the term pappy and the phrase brothers make babies are not only colloquial, but also masculine in nature. By including masculine slang in a pro-woman's message, Tupac makes great strides in expanding the scope in this post-suffrage movement. There's a calculated and subtle element of derision in the way Tupac references the men in his culture. He calls on all the real men to get up, the not-so-subtle implication that being a real man is the one who provides for his family and respects his wife, rather than abandoning them for a criminal path so often glorified in rap music. It's not just Tupac's wordplay and rhetorical expertise that sets apart Keep Your Head Up. It's also the foresight and open-mindedness of his message. By opposing the mentality of his culture and having the courage to voice a message of tolerance and gender progression, Tupac made greater strides than likely he could have ever foreseen.
Some say the blacker the better, the sweeter the juice. I say the darker the flesh, and the